Oh man, the morning parade. Good morning. It has been raining nonstop, and I'm out with my pigs, and you can see that they are pretty dirty. We're going to talk about what exactly is going on, do some pig linger grazing, and hopefully we can notice some small things that will affect the big things so that we can optimize for happiness. Like a pig in mud, right? So we're out saying good morning to the pigs, getting our linger grazing in, and we noticed that with all the rain, they have really destroyed this area. I mean, it's the heavy traffic area where their feeder and their water is anyways, and the way I positioned it, it's generally, and hard to tell on camera, generally this is higher up and that is lower down out in the distance there. So all the water should flow out of here down there and head out to the back of the property. The only problem is that we've had so much water that the ground, like I have standing water everywhere. We moved the pigs just a couple days ago. This is what they've done in a couple days. I'm going to prep for a move in the immediate future to get them a little bit up onto higher ground. I imagine the inside of their area is not all completely wet, but because it's so thick, when I walk around to inspect and do my linger grazing, it is very hard to walk around and hold a camera and deal with muddy pigs and getting your feet stuck and falling on your hands and the mud and the poop and the urine. It's a dirty job. But you can see everybody is growing. We are happy, we are healthy, and we want our morning breakfast cereal. What's up, Big Mama? They want to get fed. They've kicked a lot of mud into their feed. That's feeder design 2.0, and we have some upgrades to do. That'll hold about, I don't know, 150 pounds of feed, and the idea is that we have 2 of them, but I need to put some bracing on the barrel to make sure it doesn't open up and distort as much as it is. That will also help keep some of the dirt out. This is also waterer, I don't know, 3.0, where we've got 2 55-gallon drums tied together and then put out through their pig drinker. I know I'm not gonna walk around with you guys while I'm shooting video. It's a recipe for disaster. But we're hoping that the opaque nature of these barrels will help cut down on the algae growth inside their water, which will keep the nipples drinkers flowing freely and hydrating our pigs. But I don't think hydration is a huge issue right now. It gets warm, but there's a lot of water around. All right, I'm going to jump back over on the other side of the camera, give you my final thoughts, and we're going to move on with our chores this morning. This time of year is both easier and more difficult because everything is growing like mad, which is great, but it means you have to either mow or trim grass or move animals. But the more you move animals, especially if you have people who are working with you, the more experience they're getting. So either they can move them and you can do all the other million things you got to do, or that whole process gets a lot faster over time. So July is just cruise month, where you're putting a lot of hours in, doing a lot of work, things are breaking, but there's no big invention, no big change to the plan. Hopefully you had a plan ahead of time and your summer is or is not acting out in accordance to your best guess when it was winter and it was cooler and calmer and there wasn't a big mud puddle full of pigs. So I'm gonna drive back in and go get some feed for these guys because they're getting low and I don't want them to get grumpy. And I will bid you a fond farewell. Hope you have an awesome day. Take care of yourselves, and if you can, someone else too. Until next time, I will see you out in the field.